Hello friends, today we're gonna learn Python. The first thing I suggest you do is to download Visual Studio Code. If you want to code Python, you could either download the latest version of Python, which you can do to go into the Python website, or you can download this, which has the recent version of Python. Let's create a new file. In Visual Studio Code, you'll have to select a language. There are multiple languages you can make. I, of course, choose Python. So now we're going to begin our program. Okay, so how do we print hello world? This is the most basic statement in Python to do when you're learning. You use the print function. Print. Then you write quotes. Hello. Hello world. There are many ways to write hello world. You can also write it with only one quote. Or you can do something which is called concatenating or splitting the sentence apart. Then put hello, and then you can put a plus or a comma. Here you can use either world. Let's run and debug. You'll have to type the name of your program. The terminal. Hello world, and hello world. There was no space, so you can put a space, and now you can debug. Now you can all now. Why do we have a comma? Plus works as well. Well, in Python you can also use numbers, not just words or strings. Everything in these quotations are strings. If you have a word without strings, that's called a variable. Like if you make a variable, say hello world equals to hello world, then you can also print it. You can print the variable. You can print it perfectly. And I'll print hello world, the contents inside of the variable. You can do much with variables. Now, again, everything in a quotations is called a string. If you want to print something, even if you print a number, if you print, say, if you put quotations 3 plus 2, it will not give you 3 plus 2. Actually, it will print 3 plus 2, but if you take a variable, say var1, and put that as 3, which with quotation marks to make it like a string, and you put this also like a string, and you print the addition of them together, var1 plus var2. Since these are strings, a plus thing can work, and the plus like a string. It comes 32, not 3 plus 2. But if you remove the quotations, they turn into an integer, or int for short. So you can put int var1, and I'll make sure the number turns to be an int. Int is a data type. If you want to print, print, if you want to print var1 dot type, wait, actually, first you have to make var1. You keep these strings on, then you'll start to realize that it's actually their object is no. I think now it will work. I think you have to write type first. Okay, type var1. Var1 3. The type of this is a string. To remove the string case, and you were to make two integers, and you wanted to add them together, so we could print var1 plus var2. The answer will be 7. A new variable can be weighed with previous variables. Then print var3. Now what if you want to combine a string and a number together? If you use a plus, it will give an error. Hello. Hello. Hello world. Hello world. I am plus well, let's create var4 as your age. Well, let's say 345. I am actually 34. I am plus var4 plus years old. Can only concatenate string, not int. Now, if you use the comma, well, I'm 34 years old. Now, what if you want to ask the user how old you are? This is also quite simple. You can use the input function, and then you can write your question, and they'll give you the answer. How old are you? And now, when you have that, when you have the input, you can use that to print this statement again. So you can print how much you want. I'm 5 years old. Now, how old are you? Let's put a random number, say 12. Hello world, I am 12 years old. Now, let's learn about more data types. What if you want to have a decimal? Let's create var6, which is 7.0. This is a float function. 7.0 is float. Some examples of float are 7.2, 8.3, 4.6, 9.8, 2.1, 7.9, and 10.0. Now you can create a program with this. If you want to add two numbers, you can do this. You can ask them for like the input. What what number the input? What's your first number? Then you can, and then when they, and then we can assign this to a variable. Say var7. This is var7, and it has to be. Remember, if you want it to be float or int, you have to write that down. No. Okay. And now, and now you have var8, and var8 is also asking the same thing, except it's your second input. What's your second number, and then we can add them up. Then the program can be var9 equals to var7 plus var8, and then we print var9. 11.0. Now, goodbye. See you.